This very short post started floating around a couple of days ago. I didn't get a chance to get to it. But these dudes are definitely lonely to the point where this dude is actually creating scenarios of why he's lonely. He's lonely because they aborted his girlfriend. That's what he posted. They aborted my girlfriend. This is a rant, a really short one. He says, I can't stop thinking that the woman who would have fallen in love with me was aborted in this timeline, and that's why I'm alone. In another alternate timeline, her mother didn't abort her, and she grew up to fall in love with me. I must be very happy there, but here I'm a failure. Without a doubt, they aborted my girlfriend. Would have loved me, and I wouldn't be sad. These people need therapy, and they need to go ahead and get those robots out here. These robots out here where these dudes can have these lifelike robots, because apparently they have absolutely no way of getting real life humans to like them. And instead of working on themselves, they're going to blame anything. And now it's abortion. So I needed to show this. Like I said, it's a very short post, and I'm gonna use this as another. I'm gonna use this as a segue to another post. So I got this text conversation off of the Nice Guy subreddit. Before I show you the screenshots, here's the OP talking right here. So someone says, why you crop out some of your responses? This is a genuine nice guy, but I want to see what you said back too. And if there was ever a dude to report, it's this creep. And then the OP said, sorry. Literally all I said was okay, and I'm not going to report you message. I have reported him though. He seriously needs help. So I'm just putting that out there, because when you see all of these text messages back to back to back, you're like, what is she saying to make him say all of this? And your royal hot mess says, good, he's definitely done this before and gotten his profile taken down, and obviously hasn't learned anything. So he said, he sends her a picture. He says, it's a pic from last week. He said, damn, I was hoping to vibe with you tonight, but all you good, you weren't feeling me. Gentleman off bat, was I talking about your curves? Okay, yeah, but we could have met at the famous, and then gives a spot. But yeah, it's all good. No hard feelings. Respectfully, it's respectfully like, I'm not going to grape you or SA you. Like, if we are not interested, I'm not going to force you to have sex with me or grope you. Women are the least of my worried. With my personality and height, I do just fine in person. Apps are just a bonus. And then he says, but I will be updating my profile with new pics. Thanks for the update. He's still going. I genuinely thought we hit it off to where you want to F. Any advice on how I can smash as many as I can? Probably just don't talk about sex or anything. Just talk about stupid stuff and vibe it out. Well, I just wanted to F you. Kind of like the last dude. I personally wouldn't date or wife you up. Respectfully, of course. I think that's the issue. The women that I'm serious with, I'm not sexual. The women that I'm not serious with, I'm sexual. Weird, huh? That may be a common theme with a lot of men these days. If we want to wife her up, we won't even be sexual, and we'll try to be very gentlemanlike. But if it's someone we really don't see a future with and just want a quick oil change, then there's that. Respectfully, I hope you didn't report me on FB dating. I just made that. Summertime fun, you know? I just keep it real. I'm strictly for having a good time. Relationships don't exist unless a woman is wifey, which is rare. And then finally she talks. She says, dude, I didn't report you. Leave me alone. Have a good night. He says, girl, chill. You ain't even all that. No wonder every dude just wants to smash and hit the gas. You might have to move back to North Carolina, goofy lady of the night. After all of that, at the bottom, he calls her a goofy lady of the night. These dudes, like I said, they are off the rocker. They are not well at all. He sat up here and typed up all of this stuff. He's having a whole conversation with with himself just happens to be in her DMs. They are not well. They are not doing well trying to connect with women, and they refuse to get better because what the hell is this? Like Marie says, dude claims he does fine with women and was only interested in you for sex, then proceeds to send you 38 unanswered text messages. Insanity. Golden Kane says some of these dudes really just need to get an AO3 account already if they're going to write this much fan fiction. And then this person says, as a proud and chronically online AO3 user, the F did we do? Send that stuff to Wattpad where it belongs. Cherry Block Red Wine says, I don't understand their obsession with height. It seems they think that's all that matters to women. I have news for them. And then Silk and Honey says, as someone from North Carolina, girl, please move back. I will absolutely wife you up. Corny ass saying, by the way. And I'm not even lesbian. This man is so full of himself. If he did just fine, why the F is he bombarding you with messages? Also, I just want to say one thing. All these men talk about wanting wives and how most women aren't marriage material. But like, if you've been searching this long and haven't found one, it's most likely because you're not husband material. Just saying. And then the OP says, laughing my butt off. Right. These two are Indian and they matched on Hinge. Okay, so the lady is in yellow. She asked the question, are you going to do everything? Leave some for us too. And then the man says, it's a free world, but I do have a few things in mind for you. And then she says, at least take me out for dinner and drinks first, LOL. And he says, I prefer not to beat around the bush. And then she says, this is going to give people the ick, but do you, I guess. And he says, I'm too good looking, educated, and successful to give people icks. And she says, and apparently also very humble. And then he gives his snap. He says, my snap, hit me up. She says, nah, I'm good. He says, Instagram. She says, nope. Thanks for sharing though. And he says, I'm clearly out of your league, but sure, best of luck. She says, I'm laughing so hard on my life. He said, let me put it to you this way. You're a 4 on a good day. The only reason I was interested is because I thought you were smart. But the fact that you would pass on someone like me proves the fact that you aren't. Just for context, I date zero size models every other day. I'm an heir to a billionaire dollar tech empire, and I've got plenty of IPs of my own. I also belong to the royal family of Shimla. I mean, Indian women have egos the size of a mountain, when in reality, they aren't worth much. Anyway, goodbye, babe. Just wanted to give you a reality check. All love otherwise. Obviously, this woman knew that she was going to post this on Reddit. She knew. That's the reason why she's laughing. This is the reason why she said, you're going to give people the ick, because she knew that she was about to post this. Oh, and then she says, bye at the bottom. These people are struggling. They can't even be a billionaire from a royal family or be super duper tall and usually be dating models and get women to talk to them, because the women are just laughing at them. They are struggling. So Preference Fun Size says, yeah, dating size zero models in his imagination only. That's why he's using Bumble. Okay, Secretary says, zero size models. I will totally buy. He's dating zero models of any size, right? And that's what Preference Fun says. I could believe it, LOL. And Gone Off Script says, dating them online in the create your own corn wife games. What a gentleman. And I'm going to leave it there, because obviously the women are just basically laughing at this dude, laughing at all of these dudes. The nice guy subreddit is definitely where you can go in there and you can find some stuff to laugh about. And you can also figure out, yeah, you're not missing out on too much if you're actually going to go back and forth and text message with these people. You're not missing out on much. That's the reason why you don't really talk to them very much. Anyways, join the conversation. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.